This is such an easy fruit tart. Welcome to your guardian chef, your angel in the kitchen. Today we are making an Italian Crostata di Frutta fruit tart. A velvety Italian pastry cream flavored with vanilla, encased in a crumbly pastry crust and topped with seasonal fresh fruits. To make the perfect base, I'm using this pan specifically made for fruit or custard tarts. No need for blind baking. The base is raised in the middle with an edge all around. When the sweet, short pastry is baked, you turn it upside down and you have a perfectly flat surface with uniform edges, and you can fill it with the custard without risking any spilling. These are the ingredients you need for the pastry, and these are the ingredients you need for the custard, plus some fresh seasonal fruit. The quantities are in the description below. First, we make the pastry. Start by combining your flour, sugar, salt and baking powder in a large mixing bowl. Add in your butter, eggs and mix until a smooth dough forms. Make sure the butter is at room temperature but not melted. This short pastry has baking powder which gives the pastry a flaky but light texture. As the dough slightly rises while cooking, the crust will not shrink. Butter and coat with flour the tart pan. You do not need to roll out the pie crust and blind bake it using pie weights. Spread the dough in the pan, pressing the dough into the edges and corners of the pan to make sure it is uniformly filled and distributed. Bake your tart crust for 30 minutes at 355 Fahrenheit, which is 180 degrees Celsius, until it is golden brown and fully set. Allow it to cool completely before turning it over on a serving dish. In the meantime, we prepare the pastry cream, Crema Pasticciera. Begin by whisking your egg yolks with the granulated sugar and vanilla extract. Keep whisking until the mixture becomes light and fluffy. Then, slowly incorporate the sifted cornstarch into the mixture, whisking it until smooth and fully combined. Carefully pour a small stream of warm milk into the egg yolk mixture, whisking continuously to avoid clumps. Return the mixture to cook over a low heat, stirring constantly until it thickens. Once the pastry cream has reached a thick, custard-like consistency, remove it from the heat. Cover it with a plastic wrap, pressing the wrap directly on the surface of the cream to prevent a skin from forming, and refrigerate until chilled. When it comes to creating a delicious Italian fruit tart, selecting the right fruits is essential. Opt for seasonal and fresh fruits. As it is now summer, I choose strawberries and flat peaches. Wash and slice them. To create an eye-catching, appetizing design, you can test your patterns on the back of the fruit tart pan. Now we are ready to assemble the tart. Once your tart shell has cooled down, add the pastry cream, filling to the shell, gently spreading it evenly with a spatula. Make sure to cover the entire tart base with the filling. Carefully arrange the fruit pieces on the layer of pastry cream. For a shiny and professional look, glaze the fresh fruit topping using apricot jam. Place the jam in a small saucepan and heat it at a low temperature, stirring constantly until it becomes smooth and slightly runnier. Then, use a pastry brush to gently apply a thin layer of glaze over the fruit topping. This will not only enhance the appearance of your fruit tart, but also add a touch of sweetness and flavor. Sprinkle with icing sugar and serve cold. A crumbly and buttery short crust pastry filled with luxurious custard cream and topped with a vibrant selection of fresh fruit. It is perfect for celebrating special occasions or simply as a delightful dessert for your family. For more traditional desserts made with fresh fruits, check out the playlist above. And don't forget to subscribe! I'm going to use all the fruits from my trees.